Let's talk about what mean is. Mean stands for MongoDB, Express, Angular, and Node. And in our case, Mongoose too. Each of these are libraries that help us build web applications with powerful abstractions and take care of the majority of common problems in building web applications. You can think of these libraries being organized by subject. Node and Express deal with the backend, meaning server logic and I/O operations, and implementing an app's API. MongoDB and Mongoose handle the database, and Angular handles the front end, letting us build the user interface and organize our application around expressive patterns. The mean stack isn't the only way to build applications with JavaScript, but it does provide a powerful scaffold on the front and back end. The kind of apps we'll be building are thick client applications. Thick client means offloading the rendering of the user interface to the browser and building the app without a need for a direct connection to the backend. Thick clients can access data from the backend themselves, doing much of the work and data processing. Traditionally, web apps are created as the opposite, thin clients, where the server handles the majority of the processing and rendering. While it's not an obsolete way to build apps, it does not lend itself to the kind of rich applications afforded by using thick client architecture. Since we'll be building complex user interfaces, keeping everything organized is helped by the MVVM pattern suggested by Angular. MVVM stands for Model View View Model. In a nutshell, MVVM relates the model, where the information for our app lies, to the view, using something called the view model. The view model holds and processes the information that will be used in the view. Nothing complicated, but it will direct how we build our UI. We'll be keeping our controllers thin and free of AJAX, business logic, and anything not associated with how the user interface should behave. We're ready to learn what this looks like in code. In the next lesson, we'll be installing the tools needed to develop mean apps, then move on to the foundation of our backend, Node.